Hi guys, welcome to Soul's Note Evolution. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me. This is going to be your daily divination for whenever it is that you are tuning into the channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We've got cards out already, and I wanted to say before we started that we've changed the decks. We're now going to be using the Kipper deck, fortune telling deck by, I think it's Cairo Marchetti. I love this deck. I've never used it in you know, a daily kind of reading setting. I love it as a clarifying deck. It's absolutely brilliant. I don't know how these readings are going to come out. And let's see what, wow. Okay, we've got 8 and 38. We've got false person, card number 8. And then card number 38, toil and labour. So instantly I'm getting that there is a false person, as it says there. A bit of a snake in the grass. And very well could be at your place of employment, you know, at the job. It could be your boss, it could be a colleague, I don't really know. But that toil and labour card gives me vibes of like work. Well, it actually looks like a workhouse in some kind of way. Back in the day, there's, you know, when kids used to have to do manual labour. I don't know, but it feels as though there is a snake in the grass at your job, at work. And it may be time for you to move on. Go through some sort of change of job, because both of these cards have got an 8 in them, and 8 is an energy of movement, it's an energy of taking action, change. What's up, baby? Are you coming up? No. Alright then. And like I said, this card's got an 8 in it as well, but the 3 and the 8 reduce down to an 11. And 11 is a master number. It speaks about being highly intuitive, so it might be necessary for you at this time to tune into your intuition, to identify who this false person is, tune into your intuition with regards to, you know, what needs to change or what actions need to be taken. It's also the 8 rules. It links back to the Strength card in the Major Arcana. And the Strength card talks about having courage, the inner strength to either face this person or the courage to leave this job if you feel as though, like I say, you're working with someone that's fake. But yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Right, bottom of the deck. Ooh, message of concern. A message of concern at the bottom of the deck. So you may be getting some sort of communication in relation to your job, in relation to somebody at work, I don't really know, an email. She's actually got a physical letter in her hand. I don't know how we're communicating at work these days. So it could be an email, it could be actual communication. Let's see what we've got going on. Right, okay, let's dig to the bottom. Right, okay, what have we got? We've got an owl. Oh gosh, we've got 3 stars. Star with a fairy in it, a star on its own, then we've got a star in between a fairy's wings, inside a crescent moon, then we've got a teapot, and I'm sure that that says something on it. Let's have a look. It says tea time. So yeah, it feels as though there's a need for some sort of break here. Need for a break. It may be from all the work that you're doing. You may be being overworked. Like I said, that card here is a card of toil and labour. And that to me is an indication of real hard work, like back-breaking, lots of energy, lots of effort, maybe working overtime for shit money. But you may be being overworked and it's time for you to take a break. Right, now we've got 2 coins in there. One of them's like my Hogwarts charm and the other one says, love is in the hair. Okay, I don't know. I'm getting an instant message about some of you may be wanting to work with hair. Maybe, you know, I don't know, hairdressing, hairstylist. I don't really know. But you may be considering leaving, like I said, one job to go into something else where you have a passion or a real interest in doing something. Love is in the hair. I don't know, someone may love your hair. I don't really know how this is going to work or how it's going to resonate for you guys. We start with the owl, and that's about you gaining higher perspective, tuning in, like I said, to your intuition, to higher consciousness, to spirit, to source. It feels as though major guidance is wanting to come in for you. We've got the star in here 3 times. And the star to me is about guidance. It's also about new opportunities. It may be, if I said like the taking a break was resonating with you, then the star indicates an energy of recovery, healing. So this is going to resonate for a lot of you in very different ways. Now the 14 on the message of concern reduces down to a 5. And 5s can speak about challenging energy or a need for some sort of growth, some sort of change, some sort of expansion. And with the 2 8s that we have in here, that's what it was pointing back to. Something needs to change. Action needs to be taken to get you out, I'll go that way, out of a challenging situation. Now, if you're in this situation and this is resonating, you're not really happy with your job, you're feeling overworked and underpaid, you feel as though there are snakes surrounding your job or surrounding you, then guidance is wanting to come in, like I said, with those 3 stars and then the 2 fairies. Fairies to me always speak about wishes. And the star itself speaks about wishes. Wishing upon a star. So it may be that you are being encouraged to move towards a new path, embrace any new opportunities that are coming in, that are going to lead you in a new direction. And we've got this spell charm here from Hogwarts. It's got all of these spells that they use in Hogwarts. 1 minute, guys. Right, I'm back. I can't remember what I was saying. Something about the stars and potentially needing a break, needing to heal, needing to recover from something. Could even be overworking. I don't really know. For others of you, the star represents, like I say, new opportunities, blessings coming in. And it may be that you need to free yourself from this situation to be able to take advantage of, or to, you've got to release something before you can grab a handful of something else. So it may be that you're in like a transition phase of career or work or something like that. But there's definitely something about doing something that you love with this I love hair. No, the love is in the air. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's get some letters. Short and sweet. Short and sweet. I'm not really sure how these cards read out of the book. They're more like a Lenormand deck from what I've seen of them so far. So depending on the card that it comes out next to, it kind of slightly changes the meaning. So I'll see if we can get any additional information from... Ooh, oven. I'm just getting bun in the oven. I don't know, some of you could be pregnant. This could have something to do with like maternity leave or putting in your notice. I don't know. I don't know why bun in the oven wanted to come to me so clearly. Right, we have O-V-N-E-C-A, 2 U's and a blank. So these are the letters. So yeah, I was getting like the recovery, the needing to take a break. I don't know, some of you, like I said, could be pregnant. And you can't be sort of pushing yourself, or your boss can't be pushing you to this extreme, regardless of whether you're pregnant or not. We all have our limit. So it may be that, you're needing to take a step back because of a pregnancy. That's obviously not going to be for everybody. And yeah, just looking at this now, I don't know. But I know she's got a letter in her hand, but she looks like she's pretty shocked. It could be a positive pregnancy test that some of you were receiving or have recently had. And you're like, shit, how am I going to tell this to the people at work? I don't know. That could be a bit of a side note for someone. I'm seeing the word, if we change this to an I, this blank, N-I-C-E. Nice. So, I don't know, you could be too nice to these people. You could be too nice. I don't know, it may be that you just really appreciate the opportunity to work. The fact that you have a job. And it's like you're not wanting to speak up, or you're not wanting to rock the boat. But there's something that doesn't sit well with you. Like I said, it's either with a colleague, it's either with a boss. But like you may not be speaking up about it. And I'm just seeing there's a cat at the back of this card here that I've just noticed. So yeah, like I said, it's that walking your own path, finding your independence from a job where it's just been toil and labour. Right, let's read these out the book. Here we go. Let's see what we've got. 38 and 8. Okay, 38, here we go. So number 8, false person. In this challenging card, we see a sly and evasive woman hiding her real expression behind her Spanish fan. Right, we don't need the description of the card. Right, okay, it speaks of frenemies, asking about what people are hiding, drama kings and queens, people that love trouble, manipulators. So like I said, this could be an energy that you're dealing with at work. Yeah, it just says, don't trust everybody or everything that you see. Even salt looks like sugar. This card warns you against dishonesty and deception. Hold your cards close to your chest. At best, this card stands for a mistake or faux pas. More often it indicates deceit or dishonest people working against you behind the scenes. So yeah, like I said, this could be something about work. I don't know. Something about work. I don't know, some of you could be receiving a letter of not resignation, it wouldn't be resignation, but a letter sort of saying that there's redundancies or your position's no longer available. I don't really know. But there's something in it, like I said. There's something more that needs to be investigated surrounding this situation. Right, let's have a look at toil and labour. This is also a somewhat challenging card. We don't need the whole spiel about the card, but it talks about hard work, manual work. Literally, this card is the low-wage manual labour drudgery with no hope of advancement. Abstractly, it's the burdensome, thankless chores, obligations, and the good intentions that are always punished. Right, okay, if it's next to a positive card, it can show a way forward to a better future, but it's not next to a positive card. So yeah, as I was saying, it feels as though if this is resonating, the job that you're in, it's not going to get any better. It's not going to get any better. Like I said, it doesn't feel as though there is opportunities for advancement, opportunities for promotion, opportunities for you to move up the hierarchy in the way that this particular company is structured. It says this card refers to work done out of necessity, tiring work, monotonous work, the grind. So it's like I said, you're not there because you love it, you're not there because you enjoy it, you're there because it's paying the bills or it's providing you with, you know, finances for you to keep your personal life afloat. Yeah, it says this is work that you don't enjoy or that you don't want to do, but it has to be done. Whether that's chores around the house that just can't be postponed any longer, or necessary employment to simply cover the financial basics and put food on the table. Yeah, I just said that. I just said that. So yeah, it feels as though, let's read the message of concern as well. I wasn't going to, but let's see if it makes a difference with these cards. Right, okay. Right, okay. Yeah, as I said, the face registers some sort of surprise. It could be disappointing news, a setback, definitely not what you wanted to hear. So if you don't like the job already and you're getting news relating to work, then it may be, like I say, that, you know, the role or the position's no longer available, or they're having to make cuts in some way. Oh, it says it can be a small crisis or quarrel, unless with the false person, and it has come out next to the false person, card number 8. It says, in which case it was all a misunderstanding. So I don't know, you may have received a message or thought that your job was under threat, but it turns out that it's not. This is so confusing. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. But specifically with that false person card, it says that there is a misunderstanding. Right, okay. Something about some communication that you receive from work, that if you do, don't react to it straight away, because there's going to be some sort of misunderstanding in relation to it. If that makes any sense. Right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's get some empowerment messages. But yeah, for some of you, start looking at what it is that you love. If we change that to an L, we've got love, L-O-V-E. So turning hobbies into things that are, you know, monetizable, or like I say, if you've got a passion for hair in any kind of type of way, then doing home visits now that COVID's kind of oh, you know, it's just put a spanner in the works for everybody. So my heart goes out to everyone whose jobs have been affected by it. But I don't know, there was something I was watching recently that was talking about a lot of people, since things are starting to reopen. This was in America, so it may not be the same wherever you live in the world. They were saying that a lot of women that worked in salons and, you know, as beauticians for somebody else realised that they could make more money if they went independently, because they were paying the salon, you know, a cut out of each of the appointments that they had, or they were getting a basic wage. Whereas now, people don't want to leave their home. So if you're prepared to go to people's home and do their nails, or go to people's home and do their hair, then you can make more money doing that than working for someone else. I don't know why I want to talk about hair. So, yeah, oh my gosh, my only competitor is the person I was yesterday. So yeah, don't compete with the people at work. Don't compete with the people at work. Compete against yourself, your own ability, and push yourself. Don't compare yourself. And then good things come to those who work for them. Wow, so we've got another emphasis on work. So it's about putting your energy and effort into something that you want to see manifest. As I was talking about, the turning hobbies into, you know, passion projects, things that you're good at, your talents, your skills, the things that you enjoy. How can you utilise the current climate and make money from that? I know it's a lot easier said than done, and I'm not sort of telling everyone to jack their job in and follow their heart. But if you can start thinking about it now, then it's going to put you in good stead for, you know, changes and things that happen in the future. Right, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to see how this, how it is when I edit it, and I'm not sure if I'm going to use this deck. But I really wanted to try. So we'll see how it goes. Take care. Bye-bye.